Please remain standing after the national anthem for 1 minute silence.
We're going to get ourselves underway and go forward anyway. Draw one by Port Colborne at the center ice red line, back on defense now. Drops ahead to the center line and dumped into Warren on the far side, who can't handle the pass. Blythe recovers the play for Caledonia and dumps it into the Port Colborne end. Riley on the near side can't get it as he falls down, and Port Colborne clears out on the far side in behind Justice Husak. Matthew Henderson in to recover the puck, and the shot from the side of the net is just wide to the glove side of Justice Husak. Hudson with the save and drops it off for his defenseman, clearing it up through the neutral zone, but the puck will go all the way down the ice as Husak drops the puck for his defenseman. Dorian back on defense for Caledonia. Chipped up through the neutral zone, Port Colborne looks to set up a play. Dima Larenoff with a hat trick last night, can't get a stick on it, and Greg Christmas turns the play up the near side for Caledonia. Norrie down on the far side, his shot is wide of the net, and we head back out to the neutral zone as Ryan Blunt dumps the puck back in, and the puck all the way around the boards on the near side. Mitten in behind the net, clears off for Mitch Brown. Brown looking for a pass as he turns around in the near corner, as Port Colborne is able to clear the play to center ice. Deacon Silius with the puck now for Port Colborne, clears into Larenoff behind the net, and Thomas Sestini keeps the puck on side as Phillips makes a shot to the midsection of Justice Husak. So the Port Colborne Pirates come into tonight's game at 12-6-0, beating the Kitchener Dutchmen last night 4-2 in Kitchener. Previously they were on a 3-game win streak, having their win streak snapped by the Buffalo Junior Blades on Sunday. Sestini, his shot off the point is blocked as Caledonia heads back up through the center ice red line. Port Colborne now dumps the puck in. Blythe gloves it down and passes back to his defense partner Matthew Henderson. Blythe goes up the far side to Matt Quilty, who throws it in behind the net to Norrie. Up on the near side now, Port Colborne goes in. Damien Lalonde with a weak shot on net as Husak covers up on the far side for a face-off in the Caledonia zone. Pylon against Briar Jonathan, in for the draw on the far side. An appropriate name for hockey. Pylon's a forward, but maybe he should have been playing defense. Abraham clears the puck up now near side and in behind goalie Hudson. Jonathan gives a big hit on the poor Colborne defenseman on the far side, but they're able to clear the puck back up through neutral ice. Abraham back for Caledonia now, clears it around to Kamenya far side. He drops back, but intercepted by poor Colborne, and a big hit by Jeff Swift on Pylon in the slot in front of the Caledonia net. Pylon's down and hurt, holding his face as the poor Colborne trainer comes out to have a look. Some yelling by Swift over by the referee at the far penalty box. And that may be the end of Jeff Swift's night, just 3 minutes and 3 seconds into this hockey game. It looks like he'll be gone for the night for a hit to the head of Ryan Pylon. The trainer helps Pylon up as he woozily goes back to his own bench.
5 minutes and a game misconduct or head check.
So 5 minutes and a game misconduct to Jeff Swift for a head check, and that'll end his night. Zach DeConcilius in on the draw against Mitch Brown. Watch out for him. He's got 17 points in just 7 games, and his shot from the side of the net is blocked, and it deflects all the way down the ice for Hudson, who leaves the play for his defenseman. Murphy passes the puck far side, and poor Colborne dumps it in, and Phillips gathers up the puck on the near side. DeConcilius can't grab a pass, and Caledonia clears back into the poor Colborne end. Murphy turns around his own net and regroups for poor Colborne. DeConcilius up past the blue line, in for another poor Colborne rush. Puck into DeConcilius behind the net now to Kamasera. Poor Colborne can't keep the play on at the point as Dalton Riley chips the puck into the neutral zone. Murphy now gives to DeConcilius, back to Murphy, into the slot to Phillips. His shot, and it's handled on a nice save by Justice Husak.
To add entertainment for your attendance this evening, we have an opportunity for you to win a number of prizes. Between the first and second period, we will have a line card $10,000 shootout.
Smith on the draw against Fabrici, far side to the glove side of Justice Husak on the right-hand side. Lavrenov now falls down. Puck now on the far side and kept in by Smith on the left side blue line. His pass is intercepted by Bombery, who goes up through the neutral zone by himself, goes past 2 defensemen and into the far corner before it's picked up again by poor Colborne and skated out past the neutral zone. Smith with the puck now. He'll drop it in behind the net to Lavrenov, who gives it back to Sebastian Canali. Puck on the near side, Smith to the point. And the shot off the left side is handled by Husak as the play goes back into the poor Colborne end. Sestini now circles behind his own net looking for a play and skates out past his own blue line, given off to Lavrenov on the far side as Quilty clears the puck back up through neutral ice. Connor Murphy quickly gives chase into the far corner. He gathers the puck there and hands off to Matt Quilty. The play now intercepted by poor Colborne and given back to Zach DeConcilius. He can't keep the play onside as Murphy plays the puck back to his defenseman, hits the skate of Warren, and goes to the left of Justice Husak. Murphy on the right point now, gives back to Phillips near side, back to Murphy. His shot is wide. DeConcilius in behind the net now, gives it to Phillips on the near side, back to the point to Murphy. His shot. Husak gets a piece of it. The puck was loose, but the referee whistled the play down. Justice Husak gets just enough of that to keep it out of the net and have the referee blow the whistle for a face-off in the Caledonia end. Tyler Norrie on the draw against DeConcilius. Blunt gathers the puck in, but Port Colborne intercepts on the near side. To Commissara, his shot off a skate in front, and back to the left point to Commissara, into Phillips, back to Commissara, but it's intercepted by Norrie as the puck goes back to the neutral zone. Phillips crosses the center ice red line and dumps it in far side. Husak grabs the puck and shoots it up the far boards. Phillips on the far side, hands off, back to the point to Murphy, back to the far side. The shot is deflected and gloved down by Ryan Blunt. Jonathan tries to gather the puck in neutral ice, but the puck skittles back into the Caledonia zone. Dima Larenoff with the puck for Port Colborne now on the near side. Back to the point to Commissara. His shot is wide and gathered up by Phillips on the near side. He turns around looking for a shot. Phillips can't keep the play onside as the pass was offside, and Port Colborne must regroup, dumping the puck into the near corner. Murphy with the puck out to the side of the net. The pass from behind the net, looking for a Port Colborne player out front as Murphy in possession of the puck near side. The head referee, Stasiuk, whistles the play down, and it appears like we'll have a penalty to Port Colborne. Looks like Pat Murphy going to the box. So after the 25 seconds expires in the Jeff Swift 5-minute major for the head check, Caledonia will take a power play, their first power play of the night, for 1 minute and 35 seconds. Face off in the neutral zone. Brown can't win that draw. Smith wins the draw for Port Colborne and hands it back to his defenseman. Smith now with the puck on neutral ice, passes off to the near side to Canali. Canali circles the net and looks back to the left point. Back into Canali. His shot is intercepted by Nate Mitten, who chases the puck down the ice, but it's recovered by Sharp, who turns around behind his own net. Sharp up the near side to Smith, deflects off the skate of Mitch Brown, and back to the Caledonia defense as Steve Kamenya dumps the puck into the Port Colborne end. Puck now in behind the Port Colborne net, up the boards to Damian Lalonde. Intercepted by Tyler Norrie, or Mitten, excuse me, and into the near side. Kamenya keeps the puck in, but Sharp deflects the puck to the side of the Port Colborne net, and Christmas makes a shot off the point, but we'll get a whistle here. Another penalty coming to the Port Colborne Pirates. Michael Sharp going to the box. Nothing showing on the scoreboard on that initial Port Colborne penalty. I thought Caledonia was going to go on a power play. They definitely will here as Michael Sharp goes to the box for 2 minutes. Caledonia on their first power play of the night. Blunt on the point, into the corner now to Quilty. Quilty on the far side gives back to Brown, back to the point to Henderson, and into Connor Murphy. Henderson, the shot by Blunt is kicked aside by the blocker of Hudson. Blunt tries to keep the puck on side as Quinty has the puck squirt to the corner. Norrie turns around in the corner and looks back to the point. He gives it back to Henderson on the far side. The play in for Connor Murphy, but grabbed now by Matt Quilty. Connor Murphy with the puck near side as he turns around and gives to Blunt. Larenoff clears the puck down the ice, and Husak will leave the puck for Ryan Blunt, his defenseman. 10:15 left in this first period, 56 seconds left on the Caledonia power play. As Port Colborne clears the zone. Referee puts his arm up. Looked like an offside on Port Colborne, but it looks like Stasiak's gonna call another penalty. Matthew Henderson going to the box. And that'll end Caledonia's first power play of the night. So Caledonia going 0 for 1 on that first power play after going 34 for 155 for a 21.94 power play percentage, but no power play goal on the Corvairs first power play of the evening. Riley now with the puck through neutral ice, and Montour goes offside, as we'll play 4-on-4 for another 19 seconds before Port Colborne goes on the power play for just over a minute. The Port Colborne power play, they've gone 26 for 97 for a 26.8% power play percentage, so about 5% better on their power play than Caledonia. That was going into last night's game. Unfortunately, this morning we couldn't call up the score of last night's Kitchener-Port Colborne game till late this evening, as it was not available in our data, and I was out of town on another broadcasting shoot. So we were not able to get that Port Colborne-Kitchener score till later this evening. 1:05 left on the Port Colborne power play. We'll head into the neutral zone as Commissara took that play on in offside. DeConcilius wins the draw back to the defense as Port Colborne clears the puck in. Puck far side now to D'Agostino. His shot is high, up over the net. Ricci now recovers, play far side to Jonathan. They look to go in on the 2-on-1, but the shot goes off the skate of a Port Colborne defender. DeConcilius in with a shot to the far post of Husak, but he kicks it aside as D'Agostino with the puck in the far corner now. Back to DeConcilius, intercepted by Caledonia as Caledonia clears the puck down the ice and goes on a line change. Pylon can't handle the pass. Christmas grabs the puck, clears it up off the far side glass, out of the zone, as Michael Sharp goes back behind his own net to set up a new play for the Pirates. Kostelik shot in from the far side. The puck in the Caledonia zone now as Kamenya clears out the neutral zone. The shot in by Brown, easily kicked aside by Hudson. Kamenya with the puck behind the net now. He circles and drops to the far corner to Brown. Kamenya in behind the net, looks for Mitten. Mitten checked in behind the net by Sharp. Puck on the near boards, dug out by Mitten. Caledonia digging for the puck on the near side for about 30 seconds, trying to find a pass out into the slot.
The second Argyle drill penalty.
And Caledonia will go to their second power play of this evening as Michael Sharp goes to the box for cross-checking. We'll have a face-off in the Port Colborne zone to the right of goalie Morgan Hudson. Montour on the point now, gives to Blunt. Blunt moves the puck in near side, and he takes the puck and goes in behind the net. Norrie on the near side, gives back to the point to Montour, over to Quinty, back to Montour, but it's chipped away by Damien Lalonde, who's intercepted by Brandon Montour. He goes around his own net and up the far side, skates over the center ice red line, but the puck now in the neutral zone as Blunt leaves for Montour. Montour skates past his own blue line, past the red line, dumps it in far side, intercepted by Lalonde as he tries to clear past the point. Shot in, left aside by Husak for defenseman Montour as he heads up ice with 1:01 left in the Caledonia power play. Sestini back for Port Colborne. He clears the puck out as Henderson can't glove it down, and Husak shoots it all the way up the ice. It's intercepted by a Port Colborne forward, but Husak able to get back in the net and glove it down as Dalton Riley. I knew I was going to make that mistake eventually, fans. Michael Riley played for the Golden Eagles last year. Dalton, I believe, a cousin. I'm not entirely correct on that, but somehow the Rileys are related to me in some way, but it would take the last 5 minutes and 35 seconds of this first period to explain it all. Riley on the far side now dumps the puck in, looks for Bombury as Ricci dives and tries to keep the play onside. Henderson does so. He does keep the puck onside, and it deflects to Christmas at the point, who can't find Riley at the side of the net. Christmas tries to keep the puck in. Bombury can't keep it onside, and Sharp grabs the puck and heads into the Caledonia end as his penalty for cross-checking is now expired. Bombury on the far side now. He's checked by Jordan Warren. He drops it off for Christmas, who gives it on to Ricci near side, who passes across to Riley. He can't handle the pass, and Port Colborne dumps it in through the neutral zone. Warren tries to find Commissara in the corner. He can't do so. And Smith throws the puck back to his other defense partner as Port Colborne clears the puck in through the neutral zone. Lavrenoff in the corner, gives off to Swift in the slot. He looks around, trying to find a shot, and the shot is wide of Husak back into neutral ice. Minton with the shot on Hudson on the far side, but he goes down to his pads and covers up for a face-off in the Caledonia end, or the Port Colborne end, excuse me. So we're still scoreless. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in this first period of play. That to be expected from two teams of this caliber. Caledonia coming in second place in the Midwestern Conference, and Port Colborne with roughly the same number of points in the Golden Horseshoe Conference, but that's only good enough for 5th in their conference. This is Caledonia's second and last crossover game. Caledonia playing Buffalo on Tuesday night, winning 5-4 in a shootout. The Junior Blades improving, grabbing 3 points in their last 2 games after Buffalo started with an abysmal 1-21 record. In that game on Tuesday night, the Corvairs won 5-4. Both of the second shooters scored in the shootout before Brendan Bombery scored in the 9th round of the shootout. So we expected more goals out of Caledonia on Tuesday night, but it looks like a much improved Buffalo squad. Back to action now. Abraham on the point, looks for a man in the corner, but intercepted by 3 Port Colborne defenders on the near side. Sharp on the far boards now, battling for possession. Ties up with Pylon and 2 Caledonia forwards, Connor Murphy and Tyler Norrie on the far side. So we'll have a face-off in the Port Colborne zone to the left of goalie Hudson Morgan. Dalton Riley on the draw against Pylon. He's thrown out as Fabrici takes the draw. They tie up at the point and Blunt clears the puck in far side, back to Ricci, back to Ferris. His shot is partially blocked by Costola. Ricci on the near side, tries to keep the puck in. He does so, but it's intercepted by Sestini as Port Colborne clears on the far side on a clearing play. By D'Agostino. So play whistles down. A penalty coming up here with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first period to Moskalik. Paul Moskalik going off for 2 minutes. Haven't heard what the infraction is yet. Murphy takes the draw and the shot is wide by Quilty at the point.
Number 21, Paul Moskalik, 2 minutes for charges.
So Moskalik gets a call for
21, Moskalik, 2 minutes charging.
2 minutes for charging. The PA announcer called Port Colborne the Sailors. That's what they used to be known as. That's what I knew them as when I was going to school in Welland many years ago. I believe 17 years ago to be exact.
Oh man.
The fans tell me I'm getting old. at the old age of 35. Quilty now looking for a pass into Norrie, back to the point to Blunt. His shot is blocked and given near side or far side to Connor Murphy. Blunt keeps the puck in and gives the play back to Connor Murphy. He can't handle the pass and we go back to the neutral zone. Quilty on the near side now. He can't keep possession of the puck, and Port Colborne clears the puck to the neutral zone. Norrie now races the puck in over the far blue line, kept in by Montour at the point, over to Norrie, back to Quilty on the point. He moves the puck in, looks for a centering pass out front to Murphy, but it's intercepted by D'Agostino, who's checked in the corner. Briar Jonathan able to keep it onside for a little bit. But Damien Lalonde now with possession of the puck for Port Colborne in the far end. Montour with the puck behind his own net. He'll just stand there and let the first period of play end. The buzzer ends the first period of play. We have a scoreless first period of play. So at the end of one period of play, we have no scoring summary because for that first period, there wasn't any. So at the end of one, it's the 13-5-1 Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs and the Port Colborne Pirates at 12-6-0, deadlocked in a 0-0 tie.
I want a picture of him and my sister and I.
Got the camera?
Yeah.
Well, that old man? Oh.
Boat motor and trailer, yeah. Now he's got another one. But it only cost him 60 because he got a $6,000 trade. Yeah.
The two teams hit the ice to start this second period, deadlocked at 0. On your out-of-town scoreboard, it's the Cambridge Winterhawks 1 and the Welland Junior Canadians 0. That's early in the second period. That has an impact on this game. If Welland can defeat Cambridge and the Corvairs can win here tonight, that will put the two teams in a tie for first place in the GOJHL Midwestern Conference. Play now underway in the second period. Mitten gives chase, but Sharp gives the puck to his defenseman on the far side. Sestini turns around and gives the puck back to Smith, who turns around behind his own net and shoots it up the near side boards. Puck goes all the way down the ice as Simon Blythe tries to recover, but it's intercepted by Sestini and shot back into the Caledonia end. The pass out in front to Commissara, and he misses the near side post by Justice Husak. Simon Blythe with the puck in his own zone now. Sestini hit. In the corner far side, Caledonia recovers and cleared in through the neutral zone. Mitten gives chase, but the play will go for icing. I forgot to mention in the first period of play, Zach Easveld back after missing 3 games due to injury, so he'll be back fairly soon. But Justice Husak playing tonight as a precautionary measure. Easveld hurt in last Saturday's game against the Winterhawks in Cambridge on a hard slap shot off his shoulder. So hopefully we'll see Zach back soon, 3rd in the league in goaltending for the GOJHL. Blunt now goes back behind his own net. The pass far side to Connor Murphy, gives it back to Blunt. He skates into the far corner. Skates all the way around the net and gives back to Connor Murphy. Murphy looking for a pass, but Jonathan can't find himself out in front of the net open as the play goes offside. Back at the Port Colborne blue line. So Connor Murphy to take the draw in the Port Colborne zone against Smith. to the right of goalie Hudson. The shot off the point by Blunt. A scrum in front of the net. Smith gives it back to Bulletbrook, who's checked in the far corner by Connor Murphy. Blunt goes back on the defense on the far side for Caledonia. Hands off to Quilty, who gives back to Blunt, who shoots it up through neutral ice, and it deflects off the skate of Tyler Norrie as play is shot back down into the Caledonia end. A Port Colborne forward looking for a shot, falling at the side of the net. Smith is intercepted in the slot looking for a pass as Connor Murphy goes the other way. The shot in between the legs of the Port Colborne goalie Hudson, but he goes down and makes the save. Face off in the Port Colborne end to the left glove side of goalie Morgan Hudson. The draw won by Caledonia, back to Henderson on the point, back to Ricci on the near side. His shot is blocked. Ricci regains possession, given to Montour on the far side, who chips into Riley. Bombery falls down at the side of the net as he's checked by Sharp. Riley grabs the puck far side, but intercepted, and DeConcilius goes in on a breakaway. Can't handle the pass as he scoops a pass back out front. Montour tries to keep the puck in at the far blue line, but he'll be whistled for the penalty and he'll serve 2 minutes. 17-12 left in this second period of play. Still a 0-0 tie between your Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs and the Port Colborne Pirates. Brown can't win that draw as it's back into the Port Colborne end. Murphy recovers on the far side, but he can't handle it, and he's got to go all the way back around his own net and carry the play up through the neutral zone. The pass to DeConcilius is missed as Warren flicks a shot in past the center ice red line back into the Caledonia zone. Play in behind Husak now in the near corner as Brown and Warren battle for the puck. Warren comes out with the puck, passes back for his defense. Back to the far point, and the shot is blocked and cleared back out to the point by Justin Abraham. DeConcilius looks for the puck down in the corner. Mitten comes out of the scrum and goes up the near side. His shot is kicked aside by Hudson as two players go crashing into the net on a semi-break by Nate Mitten on the near side. Port Colborne heading to the box, so that'll negate their second power play of the evening, or their third power play, excuse me, as we'll play 4-on-4 for 46 seconds before Caledonia goes on the man advantage for about 1:15. Norrie to take the draw, near side Port Colborne end. Sestini gets the puck back on the face-off won by Port Colborne as Blunt recovers with the puck in the neutral zone and gives it ahead to Quilty far side, who's still battling for the puck at the center ice red line. Sestini received the pass from the other Port Colborne defender, who throws it back up the boards for Larenoff. Sestini with the puck again near side, but kept in by Ryan Blunt and intercepted by Port Colborne once again. Blunt takes the pass away and he misses the glove side, shoots again, but misses on the far post. Bollebrook evades a forward, goes up through center to Lavrenoff, and a pad save by Justice Huzak. So a breakaway pass to Lavrenoff, but Huzak gets the pad down as Quilty goes back on the far side and dumps it in to Norrie behind the net. Norrie digs out of the corner far side and drops for Christmas. His shot goes across the crease as play is whistled down. 14:33 left in the second period of play. 35 seconds left on the power play for the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs. Connor Murphy, 33 points on the year, one of the leading scorers in the GOJHL, in to take the draw. He loses the draw to Smith, and the puck now on the near side boards, but Christmas recovers. Shot is wide of the net. Connor Murphy tries to recover in behind the net. Abraham now far side, can't keep it onside. And Lalonde grabs the puck and clears it up through the neutral zone. Lalonde with the puck now once again, dumps it in behind the Caledonia net and recovered by Justin Abraham, who hands off to Connor Murphy. Murphy far side gives off, and Abraham now down in the corner looks for a pass out front into the slot, but puts it back into Murphy behind the net to the side of the net to Caledonia, and they score! Steve Kamenya at the side of the net puts it in on the near side post, and the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs take a 1-0 lead. 13:47 into this second period of play. So poor Colborne couldn't clear the play on the power play. Kamenya grabs possession on the far side, puts it in on the near post, and the Caledonia Corvairs lead 1-0 in this hockey game. Ricci now gives into the corner to Riley. Riley looks to the right point to Montour, the shot, and the glove saved by Hudson. So Steve Kamenya gets the first Caledonia goal on assist by Briar Jonathan and Connor Murphy. Time of the goal, 6:13 of the second period. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs now in front of the Port Colborne Pirates, 1-0. Quilty wins the draw, and it squirts out to the far side. Bombury hits his man on the far side into the corner. Puck squirts away and back to Bombury, back to Ricci, who looks for a centering pass. Intercepted by Bombury, and the shot is just wide of the near post. Ricci looks for a pass into the slot, but intercepted by Port Colborne as DeConcilius with the puck now in the neutral zone. Lavrenoff grabs possession of the puck. Montour sticks it down, and Ricci goes and gives it back to Montour on the far side, who shoots, and a big glove save by Hudson as two players, Phillips and Montour, go crashing into the Port Colborne goaltender. The net off its moorings. We'll have a face-off on the far side dot to the right of goalie Morgan Hudson. Brown to take the draw against Lalonde. He ties up and gives back to Mitten. In behind the net now, Blunt gives chase and gives to Kamenya. Kamenya looks for a pass, but he's intercepted by Port Colborne, and Bollebrook on the near side boards gives the puck the other way. But it's intercepted at that far side board brought back in by Matthew Henderson, but the play is whistled down on the offside. So we'll have a face-off in the Port Colborne zone on the left hash mark to the glove side of Morgan Hudson. Smith wins the draw as it ties up in Connor Murphy's feet, but Caledonia keeps the play in as it's intercepted by Norrie, and the shot off the shoulder of Hudson. Quilty digs it out. Back to the point to Henderson. Back in the corner to Connor Murphy on the far side. Back to Blunt. Back to Connor Murphy. In behind the net. The pass is missed and intercepted by Port Colborne, and will go back through the neutral zone the other way. Blunt has to turn around behind his own net and regroup for Caledonia. As they're 5-on-4 for another minute and 11, Connor Murphy grabs possession in behind the Port Colborne net. Back out to the point to Henderson. His shot off the side of the net. The turnaround by Murphy, and Henderson goes high up over Hudson's net and into the netting. We'll have a face-off with 57 seconds left in the Port Colborne penalty. Connor Murphy to take the draw on the neutral zone dot. He wins the draw, gives back to Blythe, but it's intercepted by Lavrenoff. Lavrenoff in through center to Deacon Silius. Back to Lavrenoff. He goes around the defenseman, but can't get a shot away as Montour loses his stick. But so far, no call on the play. It looked like Montour might go off for holding, but he regains the puck as the referee whistles the play down with 33 seconds left in the Caledonia power play. The draw on the far neutral zone dot. Brown wins the draw and gives it back to his defenseman, Justin Abraham. He shoots the puck on the far side. Kamenya can't handle the pass and will go all the way back down into the Caledonia zone for a face-off. Brown in to take the draw against Smith. Smith can't win the draw as neither player really gains possession, but Caledonia eventually does get possession, now looking to set up a play behind their own net. Christmas hands off far side to Montour, or Abraham, excuse me, as Sharp and Abraham battle in the neutral zone for possession of the puck, as Abraham goes back up to Brown through the neutral ice. Montour tries to keep the puck on side on the far blue line, but Lalonde grabs the puck, goes offside for Port Colborne. As the two teams change lines, we're midway through this second period. Caledonia with a 1-0 lead. Face off on the neutral zone, left side dot. Dalton Riley in to take the draw against Pylon. Riley loses the draw to Port Colborne. Port Colborne clears the puck in, but Blunt behind his net clears it up the near side. Another whistle now by linesman Murphy, as another quick line change by Port Colborne. at least by one forward anyway, as they just had a line change about 20 seconds ago. Play is grabbed on the near side by Riley. The shot wide of the net by Bombery, and it's given back to Riley. The shot in front of the net deflected to the corner by Sestini, as four players battle on the near sideboards. Di Lorenzo grabs the puck and clears it in near side, but it's intercepted by Bombery and cleared back to neutral ice. Pylon can't grab possession, as a shot away by Dalton Riley is thrown into the netting by goalie Morgan Hudson. So if Caledonia can win here tonight, that'd extend their win streak to a season high 8 games, and pending that result between Cambridge and Welland, may move them into a tie for first in the Midwestern Conference. Jonathan with the puck near side now, drops it to Brown, who spins around in the corner. Gives it to Mitten, he spins around. The pass out front to Blythe, his shot, and it's in the crease, and players falling everywhere, but I don't believe that that puck went in. It got in behind Morgan Hudson, but not in the net, as the net goes off the moorings and several players go flying. Looks like Port Colborne will go to the box. 8:35 left in this second period of play. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs leading the Port Colborne Pirates 1-0.
Port Colborne Pirate penalties to number 4, Michael Sharp, 2 minutes for delay of game.
So Michael Sharp gets 2 minutes for delay of game, and Dane Phillips a 10-minute misconduct. Possibly didn't like the call and mouthed off to the ref. Puck on the point now, given in near corner to Connor Murphy. Murphy digs the puck out and kept on side by Henderson. Behind the net to Norrie now, back to Connor Murphy, back to Henderson at the point to Murphy. In the slot, and they score! Brian Blunt on the near side pass from Matt Quilty, and the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs have extended their lead to 2-0. 8:09 left in this second period. Mitch Brown to take the draw against Sestini. So Caledonia going out in front 2-0, looking to improve their home record to 7-2 on the year. It would also put Caledonia on an 8-game winning streak. Brown in far side on a 2-on-2, shot into the shoulder of Hudson, as he had Mitten on his near side wing. But Hudson makes a big save, and we'll have a face-off in the Port Colborne zone. 7:46 left in the second period. Brown to take the draw against Smith. To the point to Montour. Into Mitten behind the net. He's checked off the puck by Smith, and he accidentally clears the puck up over the glass just in front of the Caledonia bench. as several players scuffle along the boards. Lavrenoff to take the draw against Mitch Brown. Brown wins the draw and goes back to Blythe on the point. In through the neutral zone, Lavrenoff checked there, and Brown gathers the puck and goes back down into the Caledonia end. Kamenya down the near side. We're gonna have another whistle as Steve Kamenya gave chase into the Port Colborne zone.
Corvairs' second goal, scored number 13, Connor Murphy.
So Connor Murphy gets his 15th goal of the year, a power play marker. Mitten now with the puck to Brown. And intercepted by Lavrenoff, who goes up the near side. The shot is wide of the net, and Lavrenoff tries to bank it off the inside of the post on a wraparound from behind the net. Quilty, the shot high up over the net and kept on side by Abraham. Riley goes down into the far corner. He's checked off the puck by Smith. Deacon Silius with the puck now as he regroups and skates up past the center ice red zone or red line and goes down into the Caledonia end. Bombery keeps the play on side into Abraham, over to Fabrici on the far side. Neither team can gain possession as Caledonia goes back into their own end. Abraham hands off to Christmas, who shoots it back around the far side to Ricci. Head referee with his arm up for a penalty call on the far side.
Struck a puck, 50-50 tickets. Last call in the lobby. Struck a puck and 50-50 tickets.
A Port Colborne player heading to the box. I can't see who that is from this vantage point, but with 5:53 left in this second period of play, Caledonia will go on their fourth power play of the night as Connor Murphy wins the draw and back to the point. Shot is wide, gathered up by Norrie. Norrie with the puck on the near side. He gives it back to Connor Murphy, who looks for a shot or a pass back to the point to Montour, side of the net. And Quilty hit the post on the near side. Matt Quilty clanked it off the iron, trying to give Caledonia a commanding 3-0 lead, as Quilty with the puck again hands it off to Connor Murphy on the far side. Intercepted by Smith, and Port Colborne goes in on a 2-on-1. The pass to Lalonde is missed, and Ryan Blunt stays behind his own net, looking to set up a nice play with 1 minute left in the Caledonia power play. Norrie hands off to Quinty, who gives back to Blunt left point, over to Montour. His shot is handled nicely by goaltender Hudson Morgan, but it's back in behind the net, out to the point to Montour. His shot handled on the shoulder again by Hudson Morgan. The puck was loose, but play was whistled down. Caledonia perhaps could have grabbed a rebound to pounce on a puck in the slot for that possible third goal, but the referee had already whistled the play down. Kamenya in the near corner. He's got the puck now, goes behind the net, and Kamenya back with the puck now. Into the far side to Blunt. Blunt skates around the net to Jonathan. Jonathan gives back to Kamenya, back to Jonathan, and into the corner to Blunt, side of the net. Pass to Dalton Riley, he can't handle the pass, and it's back into the near corner. Blunt in behind the net. Dalton Riley can't handle it. Port Colborne still looking to clear, and they do so as the puck squirts by the Caledonia bench. But play is whistled down, and it looks like we'll have a face-off on the near side neutral zone face-off dot.
Caledonia Corvairs penalty to number 21.
No, instead it'll be down in the Caledonia end. Steve Kamenya will go off for 2 minutes for slashing. So Port Colborne will go to the power play for 2 minutes with 3:34 left in this second period. Smith with the puck on the far side. He looks to pass. He does so back to Commissar on the point, but it deflects off Brown and up into the netting, up over top of Justice Husak. Brown to take the draw against Smith on the far side, won by Abraham, and he clears up the near side board. Kept on side by DeConcilius just briefly, and the play now back in the neutral zone. Smith turns around looking to regroup, evades Mitch Brown, and goes far side to Lavrenoff, or near side, excuse me, past the puck across ice and back down into the corner. DeConcilius has it, gives to Lavrenoff. He looks for a shot, but it's blocked by Christmas. Lavrenoff turns and looks for a shot, but it's intercepted, and the Corvairs go on a line change with 48 seconds left in the Port Colborne man advantage. Warren with the puck on the far side. He gives back to his forward Murphy, who dumps it in along the far side, but recovered by Caledonia's Fabrici, but he can't get the puck out as Warren shoots the puck back in. Still can't get the puck out. The second clearing attempt by Fabrici. Port Colborne still with possession in behind the Caledonia net. Murphy at the high slot, checked off the puck by Bombery, but he's able to give the puck back to Warren, who skates over the Caledonia blue line. The turnaround by Pylon, he falls over as Husak plays the puck, but the play is whistled down. Bombery going to the box for 2 minutes with just 1:40 remaining in this second period. The Caledonia Corvairs with a 2-0 lead. Port Colborne still looking for their first goal on the night after netting 4 goals in Kitchener last night. Lavrenoff wins the draw back to the point to D'Agostino. To Lavrenoff, and a big pad save by Husak as the puck goes down into the Port Colborne end. D'Agostino with the puck now. He gives off in the neutral zone to the Port Colborne forward that falls to his knees. Intercepted by Montour, who skates through the neutral zone past the Port Colborne blue line and in behind their net. Can't find a pass, so he just dumps the puck back into the Port Colborne end with less than a minute to go now in this second period. DeConcilius shoots the puck in. Lavrenoff on the far side looks for a pass, gives back to the corner, back to Lavrenoff, who shoots, but it's wide of the net. Looking for Lavrenoff in front of the net, but Caledonia's Jeff Swift clears the puck down the ice as Caledonia changes lines with just 20 seconds to go in the second, 38 seconds remaining in the penalty to Brendan Bombery. Port Colborne with possession in behind the net, now into one, the centering pass out front, and they score. I can't see who that Port Colborne player was, as he's mobbed by 4 teammates, as Port Colborne gets themselves on the board and cuts the Caledonia lead to 2-1 with just 2.5 seconds to go in the second. Dalton Riley and Lalonde will line up at the center ice red line to end this second period. Connor Murphy now in to take the draw. So Ryan Stainer at 19:58.
Scored by 17 Stainer, from 19 Warren, and 10 Burdick. We have another winner of the Falling Power.
So in that second period of play, Steve Kamenya got the Corvairs on the board on assist by Briar Jonathan and Connor Murphy at 6:13 of the second period. Connor Murphy got his second point on the evening, a power play goal to give Caledonia a 2-0 lead before the Port Colborne Pirates cut their lead in half with just 2.5 seconds remaining in the second period. Ryan Stainer from Warren and Burdick at 19:58 of the second period, and the two teams head to the dressing room. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs with a narrow 2-1 lead at the end of 2 periods of play. It's the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs 2 and the Port Colborne Pirates 1.
I can't believe you want to go to me. What? I said I missed it the last time I was on. 47. Yeah.
There were guys you never heard of.
Very fast. Just wanted to play well goal.
Yeah.
George McQueen, he just played that.
Tell Stanley who you watch at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I watched Boy Rod and Billy McNish. I'm up step all night. I'm up to 3 hours in the night.
You only got 2,000 movies every day.
The two teams line up at the center ice red line here to start the third period. Mitch Brown on the draw against Sestini. Caledonia with a 2-1 lead. The stop by Hudson as he covers up as several players charge in at the side of the net to his glove side. And your out-of-town scoreboard, it's the Welland Junior Canadians 3 and the Cambridge Winterhawks 1. That's early in the third period. so if Welland hangs on, I'll stop for a second here as there's some offensive chances in front of the Port Colborne net. Brown turns around, puts it into the corner to Mitten. Mitten falls down, gives to Kamenya. As Port Colborne comes out of the battle with the puck, and Lavrenov goes up through the neutral zone, but he can't hang on, and Blythe takes the puck, gives it back to Montour, who goes way up ice to Kamenya, and a big save by Hudson. Kamenya behind the net to Brown, and Henderson can't keep play onside at the point. Blunt clears it around the boards to Mitten, skates up past the blue line, but loses possession of the puck, and Port Colborne clears it in. Commissara dumps it in through the neutral zone. Warren behind the net, gives off to DeConcilius. Quilty on the far side rather, gives off to Connor Murphy, but it's intercepted by DeConcilius. He muffs on the shot, cleared around the boards, and Statini intercepts. The pass back across, intercepted by Quilty. He goes back the other way to Connor Murphy into the slot to Quilty, and they score! Matt Quilty at the side of the net on a pass on a 2-on-1 from Connor Murphy. Connor Murphy with his third point of the night as the Caledonia Corvairs extend their lead to 3-1 just under 2 minutes in to this third period of play. So while the Corvairs take a 3-1 lead, so do the Welland Junior Canadians in Cambridge. That score also early in the third. If Welland can hang on, that will put Caledonia in a tie for first place, and we'll try to get you that score before the end of our broadcast.
Corvairs' third goal, scored by 93 Quilty, 14 Murphy, and 22 Norrie.
Bombery at the side of the net, can't get a stick on it. Ricci regains possession at the neutral zone, and Riley on the far boards can't handle it. Back to the Port Colborne defense. Christmas takes the puck away and clears it back in, but play now back into the neutral zone as Huzak covers up at the side of the net. So Matt Quilty gets the Caledonia third goal on the cross-ice pass from Connor Murphy at 1:44 of this third period. Caledonia now in front by 2 goals, leading this game 3-1. Blythe with the puck on the near side, gives in behind the net to Quilty. The pass to Norrie intercepted by Port Colborne, but Norrie regains possession up through the neutral zone as we go back into the Caledonia end. The pass to Quilty, hands off to Norrie. Norrie the pass to Jonathan, who goes back to Norrie, or Quilty in the slot, sorry. He can't handle the pass as play goes the other way, and Port Colborne makes a line change. Pass down the far side, the shot by Montour high up over the net. Blunt goes back to recover behind his own net. With 16:11 left in this third period, the pass by Bolabrook out in front of the net. Henderson takes it away and Caledonia goes the other way. Kamenya goes in behind the net to Mitten. Brown with the puck now on the near side boards, but intercepted by DeConcilius and shot in by Sestini. Puck on the near side from Phillips, gives back in behind the net. Phillips with the puck now. His pass out front, deflected wide of the net. Commissara down in there, gives to DeConcilius. And Kamenya clears the puck up to neutral zone. Phillips gives back to the defense, up to DeConcilius now, who skates in far side. The shot by Phillips, and they score. Commissara grabs the rebound from Phillips. Commissara hits the gaping wide open net. Port Colborne cutting the deficit to now just 1 goal. The Corvairs now with a 3-2 lead, 15-12 left in this third period of play. Christmas down on the left point, passes ahead to Connor Murphy. In the slot, the shot, and they score! Connor Murphy grabs the rebound, deposits his second goal of the night into the far side. The 4th point of the night by Connor Murphy. The Caledonia Corvairs grab their 5th goal, now leading this game 5-2.
Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs goal.
Quilty with the puck far side, back to the point. Looks for Murphy in behind the net. The shot from the side of the net is blocked. Connor Murphy gets the puck back in behind the net once again. The shot off the point, deflected wide by Warren. Smith now with the puck far side, intercepted by Quilty, and he tries to take it all the way up the ice all by himself. He turns the puck over on the far side to the Port Colborne forward, who fires wide of the net. The pass in through center, shot goes in behind Husak, but recovered now on the near side by Dylan Burdick, who shoots just wide. Murphy on the point, can't keep it in, and Riley turns around for Caledonia, passes back to Montour on the far side, and chipped in by Bombery. Lalonde on the far side now, as the puck deflects out of play. We'll have a face-off in the Caledonia zone. So Connor Murphy with his 4th goal of the night. Oh, excuse me, I miscalled that earlier goal. That was their 4th goal. I misread the scoreboard. Caledonia now with a 4-2 lead. I've got too many stats, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a stats man or a color commentator, so what's a guy to do? Shot at the side of the net. Riley now gives off to Bombery. Bombery turns around in behind the net. Gives off to Riley. The shot is wide of the Port Colborne net. Henderson shoots the puck back in. Bombery gives chase. He's got Ricci out front, but turns around himself. The shot, and it's up off the mask of Hudson Morgan as Bombery falls down in the slot. Looked to be hurt initially, but there could be a call here. Nope, that Port Colborne player is going to turn around and skate back to his bench. Referee Stasia confers with the timekeeper, Indeed, there will be a penalty. Commissara to the box for 2 minutes. Connor Murphy in to take the draw, back to the point to Blunt. Cleared out through center ice as Huzak shoots it up the far side boards to Quilty.
2 minutes for Ty sticking, because that's his third sticking penalty. He also gets a game misconduct.
I'm just double checking my stats here.
For Colborne penalties.
That was indeed Caledonia's 4th goal. I was the one that made that mistake. I called a 5th goal. Blunt on the far side moves the puck up now to Quilty. He could go cross ice to Norrie, but can't handle the puck. Blunt does battle for the puck with DeConcilius far side as DeConcilius sticks Quilty in the face in the neutral zone, and he'll go to the box for 2 minutes, likely to serve 2 minutes for high sticking with 11:54 left in this third period of play. Caledonia with a 4-2 lead. A victory here tonight, combined with a Cambridge loss to Welland, would leave the two teams tied with 29 points in the Midwestern Conference. So the two teams would be tied for first overall in the Midwestern Conference. Connor Murphy in to take the draw, back to the point to Montour. Into Abraham, far side, back to Montour, back to Blunt. Blunt gives back to Montour, back to Blunt, who looks for a pass and hands back to Montour. Side of the net to Connor Murphy. Murphy far side, looks for Montour, back to the point, over to Murphy on the cross ice pass. Back to Montour, the shot, and Blunt hits the outside of the post. Connor Murphy stays on the far side, looking for his 5th point of the night. He would be my choice right now for star of the game. Let's see how accurate my observation is as Tyler Norrie heads to the box. So that'll cut Caledonia's 2-man advantage down to 1 for the next minute 18.
Caledonia Corvairs penalty to number 22, Tyler.
So we'll go on a 4-on-3 here as Connor Murphy skates up on the far side, but he's offside.
2 minutes interference.
Mike Bullard, head coach at Caledonia, upset with the penalty calls by the referees, yelling, "You gotta call it both ways." Caledonia clinging to this 2-goal lead. They want to come out of tonight with 2 points. That had put them on an 8-game win streak. Montour skates up past the center ice red line and hands off to Quilty in the far corner. Quilty turns around, looks for a pass into the far side to Mitch Brown. Brown gets the puck back. He turns around, passes into Quilty, back to the point to Montour. Montour gives off to the left point to Abraham. Back to Quilty in the near corner. He turns around. Morgan Hudson yelling for some defense as he slams his stick to the ice. Brown in the near corner looks back to the point, but intercepted by Smith as he looks to clear the play. DeConcilius with the puck on the far side. He races up past Justin Abraham and goes around him all by himself, but he ran out of gas as he gave the puck up to Mitch Brown. Sestini keeps the puck on at the point. It's kicked away and off into the netting to the left of Justice Husak.
We will be announcing the Rob Richards cornerstone player of the game.
9:23 left in the third period, 11 seconds left in the sticking infraction to Tyler Norrie as Phillips tries to keep the play onside. Commissara can't do so and hands back to the defense. Sestini gives off near side to Phillips, who dumps the puck back down into the Caledonia end. Murphy gives it off to Phillips in the slot. His shot and a big glove save by Husak. A 2-on-1, possibly a 3-on-1 in, and misses the far post. The net goes off its moorings. As Caledonia misses a good scoring chance. There's an interesting coincidence that I didn't notice before tonight's game. Both Connor Murphy and Pat Murphy for Port Colborne are both wearing number 14. An interesting coincidence since they both play in different conferences. Connor Murphy, though, with 21 more points on the year than Pat Murphy. Nate Mitten goes down on the offside. 8:20 left to go. If Port Colborne lost tonight, they drop to 12-7-0. Still fifth in the Golden Horseshoe Conference. Caledonia would move to 29 points with their 14th victory on the year, their 8th home victory on the season. Mitten's pass up through center to Kamenya. He can't handle the pass, and back to Brown in neutral ice. Intercepted on the far side boards by Port Colborne as Pylon takes a shot to the head by Simon Blythe. D'Agostino can't control the play as Mitten shoots it back through the neutral zone. Brown comes away with it now. He goes in on the backhand, stopped by a defenseman. Mitten gets it in the slot, but he's hit by two Port Colborne defenders. Jonathan to take the draw in the neutral zone on the left side face-off dot. Wins the draw back to Henderson. Caledonia moves the puck back in far side as Briar Jonathan gives chase. Lavrenov gives the puck off now to Lalonde, another Port Colborne forward. Lavrenov looking for a centering pass out front once again, but it's intercepted in the neutral zone by Fabrici, who goes in on a 2-on-2. Jonathan can't handle the pass as Port Colborne regroups in their own end. Henderson with the puck near side. Bombery with a big hit on a Port Colborne forward in the neutral zone as Bombery gives chase for the puck on the far side. Sestini with it now. hands off down the near sideboards. Abraham dumps it back in for Caledonia. Abraham gives chase and tries to give Lavrenov a big hit, just missing him on the far side. D'Agostino clears in, but he's intercepted by Quilty, who goes up through center, and Connor Murphy can't handle the pass right up through the center ice neutral zone with 6:04 left in this third period. The face-off in the Port Colborne end, Murphy wins that draw, ties up at the line. As a penalty coming here to the Caledonia Corvairs. Matt Quilty going to the box for 2 minutes. So Port Colborne looking to cut the deficit to 1. A goal here would put the game to within 4-3 in the dying minutes of this game. Port Colborne looking to move up in the Golden Horseshoe Conference. St. Catharines leading that conference with a record of 16-2-2 on the year. A hit by Mitten on the far side. Gives in to Smith now on the near corner. Smith passes back and forth with another Port Colborne forward, but they decide to go back to Phillips at the point. Smith at the side of the net now. Mitten tries to intercept, but Smith regains possession and gives it into the slot. The shot from the side of the net, kicked aside by Husak. As Pat Murphy with the puck on the far side as the referee blows the play down. Justin Abraham going to the box. So Port Colborne will go to a 2-man advantage here for 56 seconds. 4:51 left in this third period. As the Pirates take a timeout, looking to get back to within 1 goal and maybe pull the goaltender in a couple of minutes. Looking for their Port Colborne looking for their 13th win of the season. If they can come from behind here. But Caledonia looking to hang tough defensively, guard this 4-2 lead, and leave for Listowel on Friday night with their 8th home victory of the year. Phillips over to the far side, back into the corner, out in front to DeConcilius. The shot in the slot and a big save by Husak. It's now 6-2 for the Welland Junior Canadians in Cambridge against the Winterhawks with just under 2 minutes to go. 1:57 left to go in that contest. Lavrenov at the side of the net, and they score. Dima Lavrenov scores at the side of the net, the short side, sneaks it in past the pad of Justice Husak, and the Port Colborne Pirates cut the deficit to 1. 4:33 left in this third period. They'll stay on the power play for another 1:41. 5-on-4 now as Pat Murphy shoots the puck in. Lavrenov back to the point to Phillips, into Lavrenov in the near corner. He goes turns around behind his back, gives it into the corner to Deconcilius, who goes back to the point from the same spot, intercepted by Dalton Riley. Phillips intercepts again, and Deconcilius heads up ice. Deconcilius, side of the net. They battle in front, and Husak able to cover up. Not necessarily a big save, but a big cover-up. As Riley and Lavrenov battle at the side of the net to the left of Husak. 3:52 left in the third, 1:01 left in the penalty to Justin Abraham, but we'll have another couple players going to the box. Lavrenov and Dalton Riley, so they'll be offsetting penalties. Poor Colborne to stay on the power play. 1:01 left in that power play. As I was saying earlier, the Welland Junior Canadians look like they will defeat the Cambridge Winterhawks. They have a 4-goal lead with 1:57 left in Cambridge. So let's assume, you should never assume, but let's do so. Let's assume that Welland hangs on and wins that game. With a win here tonight, Caledonia will pull into a first-place tie. I'm sorry, fans, I could probably get you a final score before we go off the air, but I'm not blessed with wonderful phone technology, as I'm not willing to pay the $89 a month. Montour now regroups in his own zone, flips it up the near side. Montour back with possession once again, as possession changed 2 or 3 times in that span of a few seconds. D'Agostino ties up his Caledonia man in behind the net. Smith does so also, as Mitten falls in behind the net. We go back the other way. The shot in behind the net of Husak and grabbed on the far side by Burdick.
Number 91, Haldimand, 2 minutes for roughing after the whistle. Caledonia Corvairs penalty to number 23.
A pass through center ice to Phillip. Looking to tie this game with just under 3 minutes to go. Phillips turns around several times as he can't find a Port Colborne forward to pass to. Connor Murphy grabs the puck behind his own net, or Matthew Henderson, excuse me, as Connor Murphy now with the puck by the Caledonia bench. Henderson comes out of that scrum with it, gives back to Blythe, back to Henderson on the far side. Intercepted by Phillips. The shot by Deconcilius. Husak goes down to his knees, makes a big save with 2:07 left in this third period. Poor Colborne trying desperately to tie things up with 15 seconds left in their power play. Caledonia just looking to kill this last 2:07 so they can move into a first place tie with the Cambridge Winterhawks. Smith now with the puck on the near side, turns around but intercepted by Briar Jonathan and cleared back down the ice by Christmas on the far side. The Port Colborne defense keeps the puck in on the left side, but Husak covers up with his glove. 1:48 left in the third, as Brown, Mitten, and Kamenya come out to take the face-off for Caledonia to the right of Justice Husak. Smith and Brown on the draw, far side, as D'Agostino changes late for Port Colborne. Smith wins the draw, but Mitten comes up with possession on the far side boards. D'Agostino chipped away by Mitten on the far side. Brown gets in there now on the near side, in behind the Port Colborne net. Christmas clears up through the neutral zone to Kamenia, looks for a pass to Mitten. His shot is blocked by Pat Murphy. A good thing, because that might have resulted in a Caledonia 5th goal. Just 1:09 left. The net now empty for Port Colborne. Back to the point, looking to set up a play. High up over the net of Husak. Sestini keeps the puck in. Over to Smith on the far side by Murphy. The shot far side. The shot goes just wide of the net as Montour sprawls in the net. The net going off its moorings. Just under a minute to go in this third period.
And on Sunday, we will be in Elmira. Next Saturday night, 7:20, Corvairs host Brenton.
Dalton Riley wins the draw. He's got the puck now, but intercepted by Port Colborne. The shot at the side of the net doesn't go through to Husak, in behind the net to Lavrenov. Caledonia desperately trying to kill this last 34 seconds. Lavrenov falls down in the corner near side, and Caledonia may get a penalty here. We're waiting for official word from the head referee, as Dalton Riley, very angry, slams his stick on the boards. He looks to be done for the night. So the draw in the Caledonia end to the blocker side of Husak with just 32 seconds left. A 2-minute penalty to Dalton Riley. The draw by Brown wins it back to Blunt in the corner. Pat Murphy keeps it in. A call for checking from behind to Dalton Riley out at the side of the net. Husak covers up. So Husak down at the side of the net covers the far post. And Port Colborne will remain on the power play for the last 18.4 seconds of this game. Mitch Brown looking to win the face-off here and just clear it out as fast as he can. Husak covers up. As DeConcilius got a weak shot to the net, but Husak was able to cover up the face-off to the right of Husak. DeConcilius wins the draw, deflects off a skate, and cleared wide to the right of the gaping empty net as Phillips goes back and throws it up as quick as he can to neutral ice. 1 second, that's gonna end it. The Pirates don't have enough to go the length of the ice. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs hang on for a 4-3 victory, moving themselves to 14 wins on the year, their 8th home win of the year, 29 points on the year, and into a first place tie with the Cambridge Winterhawks, combined with their loss to the Welland Junior Canadians. The Winterhawks losing The Corvairs pulling out a 4-3 victory here tonight, pulling themselves into a first place tie with the Winterhawks. So on a 4-point night by player of the game, Connor Murphy, 2 goals and 2 assists. The Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs hang on for a 4-3 victory. Caledonia will be in Listowel on Friday night to face the Cyclones. Caledonia's next home game next Saturday here at the HCCC against the Brampton Bombers. For the Caledonia Pro-Fit Corvairs, I'm John Molson saying good night.